You know, in the world of AI, it feels like there's this constant pressure to build the next big thing, right? The next global phenomenon. But what if I told you the real gold mine isn't there at all? Today, we're going to dive into a completely different strategy, creating custom, tailor-made AI solutions that solve very specific, very real business problems. So let me just ask you this straight up. Do you really have to build the next Instagram to be successful? That whole go big or go home idea is everywhere in tech. But seriously, is it the smartest way to play the game right now? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a better way. Instead of chasing some lottery ticket idea that might never pan out, there's a much more direct, more reliable path to creating real value. And let's be honest, generating real income with AI. Let's break down what that smarter path actually looks like. Okay, first things first, we have got to talk about this myth of the $1,000,000 idea. This whole mindset that every single project has to be this massive world-changing thing. It's not just stressful, it's actually a trap. And this right here, this is the harsh truth of 2024. Let's say you do it. You find that brilliant one-in-a-million idea. With the way AI development moves today, a competitor could literally copy your core concept in a matter of hours. The barrier to entry has just crumbled, making that market incredibly risky. And this chart just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the giant project, high risk, insane competition, and you could be waiting years to see a single dollar of profit, if ever. But on the other side, the tailor-made solution. It's low risk, you're serving a niche market, and here's the absolute key. It can bring in revenue almost immediately because you're solving a real problem that someone has right now. So let's really dig into this alternative, the tailor-made strategy. This is all about shifting your focus away from some imaginary mass audience and onto the actual, tangible needs of businesses you can literally go out and talk to. I mean, just think about it for a second. Go walk through any local industrial park or office complex. I guarantee you'll find companies struggling with clunky, inefficient workflows. They're not daydreaming about the next social media app. They just need a simple tool to fix a process that's wasting their time and money. That is the opportunity. And listen, we're not talking about just a handful of businesses here and there. We're talking about tens of thousands of small and medium-sized companies that are wrestling with problems that are decades old. This is a huge, completely underserved market just waiting for someone to come along with a practical AI solution. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually build these solutions? Well, it's probably not as hard as you think. With platforms out there like Creo AI, you can go from just an idea in your head to a working app like crazy fast. Let me show you a couple of examples. So imagine you want to make an app that creates personalized bedtime stories. You literally just describe it. You type something like, make an app that generates a 10-page illustrated children's storybook. The AI platform figures out, okay, we need a text model for the story and an image model for the pictures. Suggest them to you, you click confirm, and boom, it builds the entire application, user interface and all. It's that simple. All right, let's get even more practical. Let me give you a real-world example from my own life. I personally needed a tool for my own video workflow, something that could generate background images that would contrast with whatever I was wearing. This is a perfect example of a small, personal, but very real bottleneck. So what's the solution? An app that does exactly this. I upload a photo of my shirt, and AI like GPT Vision analyzes the colors, and then another AI tool generates a perfectly contrasting background for me. It's a simple, elegant solution to my very specific problem, and it took minutes to build. Now, creating these little mini apps is already super powerful, but here's where it gets really, really interesting. What if you could connect them to much larger AI systems? This is where their true potential gets unlocked, and it's all thanks to something called the MCP protocol. So you're probably wondering, how on earth does a tiny custom-built app, like a marketing planner or my background generator, talk to a massive language model like Claude? You need a bridge, right? Some kind of common language they can both understand. Well, that bridge is MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. And the analogy here is absolutely perfect. You know how HTTP is the standard language your web browser uses to talk to every website? Well, MCP is basically becoming the HTTP for AI. It's the universal translator that allows big AI models to connect to all of your custom tools and data. And the best part, setting this up is unbelievably easy. Inside your app's dashboard, you just copy the MCP link.
Then you hop over to an AI like Claude, you find the custom connectors section, paste the link, grant permission, and that's it. You're done. Your custom app is now officially a tool that the big AI can use.
And here's what that actually looks like in practice. Imagine you built a simple marketing campaign tracker for a local client. Now, instead of logging into your app, they can just go into Claude and ask a plain English question like, hey, do we have a campaign for Pirelli? Claude uses that MCP link to securely connect to their app, finds the data they entered, and brings the answer right back into the chat. Your little custom app just became a seamless extension of a massive AI brain. How cool is that? So let's zoom out and bring this all together. What is the big takeaway here? What's the real strategic shift we're talking about? It's all about looking for problems in a totally different place. And this quote, man, it just hits the nail on the head. It's so easy to get caught up in the hype about how much smarter AI is getting, but the true value, the real opportunity, isn't just in the raw power of the tech. It's in how thoughtfully and cleverly we can apply it to solve the boring, everyday problems that real people are actually facing. And this right here is the final, most important point. The winners in this new era of AI aren't just going to be the genius coders. They're going to be the translators, the connectors, the people who can walk into a local business, understand a real-world problem, and then build the technological bridge to solve it. So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. Just look around your own job, your own community, your own daily life. What's one small, annoying inefficiency or workflow bottleneck that a simple, tailor-made AI app could totally fix? Because the answer to that question, that might just be your next great project.